Alrighty, yo, what's up, everybody? This is the second Ooh, what is my sensitivity? Okay, so this is the second video of the series. If you guys are new here, you probably came from my last video about Hazbin Hotel. You guys actually caught on pretty damn quickly to what I was talking about, and I do want to say, yeah, no, I just don't feel comfortable talking about that series, but I will have to slightly in this video, but I just want to give a fair warning. Today's video is going to be a little bit on the political side. Just kidding. It's going to be very political. If that is something that bothers you, you may not want to watch this video, though I do think that I did place a trigger warning in the beginning of the video before any of this started. So, if that is something that bothers you, please, with all due respect, click off the video, because again, this does go into very, very political things and stuff about, LGBTQ stuff. I do also wish to say, if you are queer-phobic in any way, get the fuck off my channel. I don't want you here. You are not welcome on my channel. I am queer myself. So, if you decided to stay, hello, welcome. I see that you are new here. You should probably subscribe if you haven't already. Ooh la la, the subscribe button probably just lit up. Or not, depending on if you have, like, the little, like, Redux extension or not, or whatever. So, I wanted to, talk about some things, and also sort of come out to you guys a little bit, because there has been a little bit of updates since my last coming out video. I'm trans male, obviously, this has been known since I started my YouTube channel. Sorry, I was moving in my seat. But I am a trans male. I've been trans male. I've used he, him pronouns for as long as I can remember. Yes, I'm a giga an absolute dude, whatever you want to put me as. I've gotten called a giga more times than I can count, but oh my god, it's the creeper from the last episode. Get the frick away from me. Back off, buddy. Hang on, I'm gonna update my sound as well, because I know last time it was a little bit of an issue. Right, so, the sound is fixed, but the sensitivity is not. I really don't care, deal with it. Alright, so, obviously, I am a trans male, I've said that. I also happen to be gay. I am a gay trans dude. A lot of people, for some reason, think that I am a cis dude. Which is, I think, kind of affirming, in a sense, because it's like, did I make it as a dude for people to actually, like, see me as a dude, or, like, what? Oh god. Ow. Okay. Frick you. Frick you, I guess. But, honestly, I just kind of wanted to talk about, like, very political things. I know people are also gonna be asking, like, my pronouns. I can't manually put them in on, the YouTube thing. It only allows for me to put, I can't speak. It only allows for me to put he, him on there, but I use he, pup, shark pronouns, so I just wanted to get that out of the way so that you guys could also, use neo pronouns for me, because I'm very happy and very comfortable with people using neo pronouns for me. I highly encourage that. But honestly, what I fear most about, like, my sexuality and my gender is mostly being misgendered and dead named and whatever, because it happens so much to me to the point where it's like, I sometimes don't even feel like myself when people do, like, misgender and dead name me. It's like, I'm sorry, who is that person you're trying to talk to? That person doesn't exist. That is a dead name. What? And honestly, it confuses me as to why people even still use my fucking dead name, but regardless, yeah, I'm just also, like, terrified, like, genuinely, like, I'm terrified. I mean, 'cause, like, it's misgendering and dead naming, regardless of your standpoint on anything. It's like, it's still really messed up. Believe it or not, a lot of people are probably gonna be like, oh, She, her, you're a girl, you're a girl. Don't even fucking comment if you're gonna say shit like that, first of all. Second of all, uh, what was I gonna say? I don't even remember. You would not believe that after I recorded the video, I remembered what I wanted to say here. Regardless of what someone has done, whether it be good or bad, to either you, someone else, or whatever, if they are trans, you are to respect their pronouns, regardless of anything. Because then, no matter what they have done, it makes you look even worse. Because then it makes you look like a transphobe. Because guess what? It is. Regardless of context, if someone comes out to you as a trans person, you should respect their pronouns, regardless of anything. It does not matter. Uh, but sort of move on to my next point for this video. America sucks. I don't know if you guys know, but I currently reside in America. And honestly, I absolutely hate it. Like, I genuinely fucking hate being in America. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, but you do realize you have a lot of freedoms. You do realize you have a lot of this." Not anymore. No, not anymore. You're failing to sort of realize, like, how genuinely fucked up America is, because you have so many like MAGA supporters, so many Trump supporters thinking that them being racist, them being blatantly disrespectful and disregarding other people's stuff, it's disheartening, and it's like extremely like I can't put it into words, and it honestly sucks. I've been trying for the longest time possible to be able to also move out of my parents' house so that I can at least have some form of fucking respect, because I feel like I can't even get any of that. I don't get named properly. I don't even I can't even, like, it's like it concerns me that much. um I also really 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 fear Trump and all Trump supporters and all right wingers, because, well, yes, some of them claim, "Oh, but I'm not like them. I'm a different Trump. I'm a different, like, right winger. I'm a different Trump supporter." By that, you're sort of like also like throwing yourself, like, I don't know how to word it, but I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. Like, it's like, oh my god, like, Trump supporters are something else. It's like, that's why I don't interact with right wingers or dare to even like be near them or allow them in my community, because I'm very, 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 very left leaning, and it's very, very obvious. I absolutely hate right wingers. I don't deal with them. I don't fuck with them. I I don't even tolerate any of them, and if they try to like debate me or anything like that, fuck no, get out of here. I'm not talking to you, because I know that they're just getting all of their information from sources like Fox News and other sites that are just inaccurate or just blatantly like incorrect, like factually and scientifically. There is so much wrong with a lot of their views as well, and how they see not just trans people and gay people but also women and people of color. Right wingers, or most of the right wingers that I've met, have been some of the most utmost horrible pieces of shit that have been known to mankind. I have gotten sent death threats, rape threats, gore, all by right wingers and Trump supporters and MAGA defenders. This is exactly why I do not allow these sorts of people in my community or within any sort of vicinity of me. Not too long ago, I actually met this right winger who hid the fact that he was a right winger because he was afraid of how I would react. And because he and I had such a very, very close bond, and because he and I were just very, very close with each other, I had no fucking idea. And when I found out that he was right wing, I completely cut all contact with him because come to find out, he's a Charlie Kirk defender. And if you don't know what the fuck Charlie Kirk has said, he has said that he supports the murder of Palestinians. He's also said multiple times that he wishes dead to trans people.
Well, the agenda is kind of like Ready Player One meets Inception, where you kind of just hook up to a machine all day long and you're controlled by 5 companies that control your thoughts and your feelings. And the real world actually ends up being the not real world, where everyone just kind of wears goggles all day long. That's the deeper significance of the transgender movement that no one wants to talk about.
So there's a direct connection to inflation and the trans issue. I say, Charlie, come on, they couldn't be further apart. No, they're exactly the same.
And he's wished so much harm to the queer community. I'm obviously putting some different like articles and stuff on screen. And well, yes, I can respect the people that are right wing that don't exactly like agree with certain views and stuff like that, or agree with like what the right is doing right now. I completely respect people like that. But the moment you say that you mourned the loss of a clearly bigoted man who had no intentions but harm to the community that you participate in, i.e., the trans or queer community, you're just as bad, if not worse, than the person spitting that misinformation and those lies. I don't care if I'm coming off as quote unquote aggressive, and frankly, I don't even care if this person comments or if he even really cares. Um, which I doubt he does, but frankly, yeah. If you're the dude watching this and you know that this is about you, please don't interact with me like, dude, I don't really care about you anymore, and I'm just putting this out here. Like, I'm not naming you for obvious reasons, and I don't want obvious like hate sent to you. So for your sake, just don't comment. Just keep it bottled up, leave it to yourself, and just please don't contact me or my friends again. I think you know exactly who I am talking about. Please unfriend them. I genuinely do not want you around them, and I am very uncomfortable with you being around them because I constantly have to hear it from them. So, yeah, respectfully, leave my friends alone. But anyway, uh, I hate politics for that reason because every single time that I see a conservative right winger or just a right winger in general, they're always like, well, the left is just as bad as the right. They send death threats, blah, blah, blah. You're just as bad as them. You are, if not worse. I have never met a normal right winger. I have never met a normal Trump supporter. I have never met a normal conservative ever. Every single time that I have ran into any of these kinds of people, they have always been the most insane and insufferable pieces of shit to mankind, and that's why I just don't want them interacting with me. That's why I don't want politics within my community, because it's always some sort of issue and it always turns into some sort of debate, and then somehow trans rights and gay rights and stuff like that gets thrown into there when that's not even political to begin with. Because get this, it's a sexuality. Being gay is a fucking sexuality, just like being straight is. I do not understand how people can even sit there and try to debate trans rights or gay rights when it's just like homosexuality. There is not a single country where it is illegal to be straight. Not a single country. And yet I can probably go through an entire list of countries where it is illegal to be gay. You will be literally thrown in jail just for being gay. That is how horrible and gut-wrenching it is to be in this society. I have wanted so long to get out of America just because of how horrible the politics are here and how horrible things are just in general. And I can't even do that. Not only because my husband doesn't want to, but it's also because it costs a lot of money, and I don't have that money. I really don't have that kind of money. And I wish I did, because if I did, I would easily boot it to another country that isn't full of bigots and complete fascists. It is so utterly miserable to be in this country. And anyone who says otherwise is obviously so freaking blind to just about everything. What else was I gonna say? There was this, there was this Husband Hotel fan that I saw on TikTok that actually, like, shocked me, because tell me why they support MAGA. You heard that right. And the thing was, they weren't, like, MAGA any character. They were a MAGA conservative of Vox, which is concerning considering the fact that I believe, last I checked, Vox is pan. What the fuck? They also said that America is quote unquote one of the safest places for trans people, and I'm like, actually, it's really not, coming from the experience of an actual trans person. Not one time have I gone outside fearing for my life that I could potentially be shot up or killed just for being trans. I absolutely hate being in this godforsaken country, and the people that glaze America, you guys absolutely fucking suck. Like, I literally hate all of you who glaze America and say, "Oh, it's the best country ever because this and that and who knows what." Like, it's not. Nowhere is safe these days, alright? Nowhere is safe these days. I also wanted to say, I absolutely hate ICE agents too. I know that I've said this like countless times on my community page, and I know you guys are probably getting sick and tired of it, but fuck ICE, fuck, Donald Trump, fuck Trump supporters in general, what else was I gonna say? Sorry, I'm trying to get, like, most of, like, the horrible degenerates off my page. Also, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, but didn't you say that you were neutral on the Israel stuff?" That's because I was misinformed a while back when I was watching a Turkey Tom video. Wow, shocker, I know. But I was heavily misinformed because I knew, like, how bad shit was. I didn't know that it was, like, that bad, that bad. And when I did find out that it was as bad as everybody was saying it was, I immediately took back my stance and sided with Palestine/Gaza. I don't really know how people want to really put it, but yeah. So with that being said, yeah, please, guys. I need to save up my money to move out of my parents' house, so respectfully, if you guys do have like $1 to donate to Palestine and myself as well, please donate. Yeah. Both are very worthy causes, by the way. I don't care if both get $1. Anything really helps these days, especially for Palestine. If you literally look at like the Google Maps and stuff like that, it is horrible, horrible, and I don't even know why this has to be political. I don't think Palestine should be political, but frankly, it has to be apparently because, oh, genocide is apparently very, very political, and frankly, I don't give a shit. I'm saying my stance on it, and I will continue to forever stand with Palestine. I will continue to stand by them because of the amount of people dying here, and I just do not agree with what Israel is doing. Like, I absolutely do not agree with it. I don't agree what the ICE agents are doing, killing US citizens. I know a lot of people are probably gonna look at me and be like, "Oh, you're American, so you must side with Israel. You must side with this." Not all Americans do that, and I feel like a lot of people from other countries sort of like put all of us into like the same sort of like bundle, when that's sort of like toxic thinking. It's like not good thinking, like, at all. I don't really know what else I wanted to add to this video. I know that my last video actually did surprisingly well, and I honestly wasn't even expecting that level of support. So I do want to say thank you guys for actually like sitting down and watching my video. I'm gonna be making more videos like this, so yeah, I really do hope that you guys enjoy these videos because I'm enjoying making them. Like, I'm actually having fun. I remember when I was doing TF2 content, I just was not enjoying myself at all. I did not enjoy the content that I was doing, the content that I was producing. I just was miserable constantly. And so sitting down playing old versions of Minecraft, honestly, it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. So, I did get a question the last video. I got a whole bunch of people asking me what version I am playing on, and not many people knew. So, I just want to also clarify, this is version 1.7, specifically the beta 1.7. That's why it kind of looks the way it does, but it is very fun. There is no sprint. There is, like, the textures are all strange, but I really like it in like a sense of like nostalgia. Someone else also asked, well, why are you playing like an old version? And to also answer that, I am autistic. I sometimes the modern Minecraft feels a little bit overwhelming, so it is a little bit of a nice refresher to go back to older versions and just sort of like sit and play that for a little bit, even if it is for like 20-30 minutes a day. It gives me sort of like a nice refresher from everything else going on in my life right now, as much as it does like absolutely suck booty cheeks right now. Again, this is quite a little bit of a refresh, and I'm all in for it, and I'm happy that you guys are completely all in for it. So, again, I'm going to go to my house to go sleep, and then edit the video and then post it the day after posting my last video. Holy shit, you guys are getting like fed content. So, without further ado, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please do subscribe. We're gaining on 700 subs. Sub goal 700 now. It is insane. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.